Hi, this is a video on compound probability. So simple probability would be, what is the probability of rolling a 2 when I roll one dice? Well, there's only one time that I can get a 2, and then total is 6, so that'd be 1 out of 6 is the probability of rolling a 2 on a dice, because probability is the possible outcomes. And I have a video on simple probability, so go watch it. Possible outcomes over total outcomes. Okay, so since the possible outcomes of getting a 2 is only 1, because there's only 1 2 on a dice, that's it. And then the total outcomes, I can get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 is 6. So simple probability. Compound probability, let's say, what is the probability of rolling a 2? And then the probability of rolling a 4. Well, compound probability means that you say, well, what is the simple probability of this? Rolling a 2, I can roll a 2 once, and there's 6 total outcomes. And then rolling a 4, there's only one chance I can roll a 4, but there's still 6 total outcomes. Well, then what you do to figure out the total probability of rolling a 2, then rolling a 4, is you multiply these. Okay, so compound probability, you'll be multiplying. 1 times 1 is 1, 6 times 6 is 36. If you need a refresher on multiplication of fractions, go and watch that video. So the probability of rolling a 2 and then a 4 is 1 out of 36. So that's compound probability. You find the simple probability of each event, and then you multiply them. So let's do something else. Let's say the probability, let's say you had 8 red marbles, 2 blue marbles, 5 black marbles, and 3 green marbles. Okay? So, and I want to know the probability, the compound probability of getting a green, of pulling out a green, and then the probability of pulling out a blue. Okay, so compound probability. We pull out a green first, and then we pull out a blue. And so the green, our possible outcomes is there's 3 green, and then our total outcomes would be 8, 9, 10, 15, 18. So there's 18 marbles, so I have 3 out of 18 chances of getting a green. And then a blue, I have 2 out of 18 chances of getting a blue. And to find the compound probability of this, we're going to multiply these. So, and then if you know multiplication of fractions and cross-reducing, you know that I can divide 3 and 18 by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 18 divided by 3 is 6. And 2 and 18, I can divide them both by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. And now I can multiply the fractions. 1 times 1 is 1. 9 times 6 is 54. So the probability of me pulling out a green and then pulling out a blue is 1 out of 54 chances. And that's how you do compound probability.